Okay. And now remember, this is setting the tone for your other cards. Okay. So this card is going to be your overlay. Okay. Your other 3 cards are going to be physical, mental and emotional, and spiritual. Okay. So what you're doing, what you're thinking and feeling, and what you're experiencing. Okay. And this can affect them all. Okay. So the positive way this can affect you is thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. That's the advice. Okay. It's like if you're not already, which you probably will be, you're going to be noticing that you're going to be seeking the truth, seeking not only the truth, but wisdom and the original wisdom, okay? Because there's a lot of counterfeits in this world. So, you know, when this can affect you positively, it's going to feel like you just can't sleep. You're restless for knowledge. Okay. It's like a thirst for knowledge. This is not necessarily book knowledge either. This could be experience. This could be, you know, seeking the truth if you're dealing with someone who's deceitful. Okay. And this could be, maybe you thought wrong about something or were taught incorrectly. So this is like really finding what works for you this month, seeking what feels good for you in all subjects, all matters. Okay. And negatively, if this is affecting you, it says inability to commit to a path once found. So it's like, don't get distracted. Don't go with what works this month. Don't go against the grain. Okay. Don't like try to carve a new path when there's one. It's saying this month it's unnecessary. Stay on the path and look for the truth. Don't spend your time building a new path, you know, because that's a longer way to the truth. So keep in mind that that can affect, however that's affecting you or both ways or whatever, it's going to affect what you do, what you think and feel, and what you experience. Okay. So let's get to your rock and roll tarot cards. Sorry, I'm shuffling. Okay, first card is Temperance. And second card, Temperance is what you're doing. Okay. Second card is Two of Rods. Okay. And that's what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Okay. And your third card, Page of Pentacles. All right. Nice cards. Nice cards. All right. What are you doing in December? Okay. You're seeking truth. Remember, we're keeping that in mind. So physically, you are basically trying to, with these little pieces that you're picking up and what you're learning or what you're doing or what you're after, what you're chasing after and seeking. It could be information. It could be guidance. Okay. Counseling, counsel, wise counsel. But you're going to be piecing together. It's like a mystery. Okay. It's going to feel like a puzzle. And you're basically going to be piecing together the truth, and pretty soon it's going to make you know, something's coming to light here this month for you. There's going to be some kind of decisive action that's going to be in place for you this month. And you're just going to be, see how it says moderation here and balance? It's like you're kind of like just holding it together and going and going and holding it together and going on a repeat, right? Like autopilot, because maybe you're waiting for the truth or you're waiting for the guidance, the wisdom, the answer, okay? And it might, you know, For some of you, the things you find out through this seeking might change the way that you believe about life or about a situation, okay? It's like, you know, sometimes situations can cause us to feel differently once we've been through something. That's the feeling I'm getting, okay? And then it's like you're going through something and you feel like you could be a professional at the situation because you've been going through it, okay? But you're finding balance and moderation, and you're like, temperance to me is kind of like feeling like tolerance, okay? It's like you're becoming more disciplined, okay? And almost like things, because of that is why things are gonna get better and feel more balanced and feel like, you know, you can put things better in perspective, okay? What you're thinking and feeling, okay? We have the words here on this card. This is the Two of Rods, but we have vision, path, partnership, plan, aligned, kindred, okay? So you're thinking about whatever this is that you're just tick, 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 waiting on the truth, tick, 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 or waiting on the answer, or waiting to have an epiphany, or waiting to, you know, whatever it is you're searching for, okay? Because I feel like there's something you're searching for, you're waiting around for, and I feel like you've done a lot to put stuff in motion, but I also feel like there's something and you feel like it's like right there, but it's not there. But it's right there, but it's not there when you look. It's like you can feel it, but you can't see it yet. And it's a vision, okay? Because this is thoughts and feelings, okay? This is kind of like you can see where you're going to end up, but you just got to try to see if you can find the path that you've already laid, okay? It's kind of like an idea. What it feels like to me is like a new role, or like a new, it can be tied in with what you already do, but it's a new approach or a new, like a catchy. It feels real catchy, and it feels like, it's something you might want to collaborate on, okay? You might want to get someone else involved here, because you might feel like you can kind of gain more, like you can, like if you were going to do it on your own, you might not follow through with it, but if you have somebody else, you might, it might help you to like achieve that balance, okay? And to move forward in a way that you're not afraid and you feel comfortable, okay? But there is something that like you are making some kind of plan, or you have some kind of vision. You know where you want to go and what it feels like, but you can't see it yet, okay? And maybe in December is when you're going to see it. Maybe someone will say something, or you'll be pleasantly surprised by witnessing a situation or reaction, and you'll think, oh, this is one of those times where whatever it is, blah, 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 I'm thinking of fill in the blank for you guys. It would really help. Or this is what I'm talking about and why I want to do that, because people would enjoy it. Or, you know, like just something is going to strike it up in you where you're going to feel like now's the time to move forward on this vision you have. I'm going to put it out there that some of you, I don't know why, because this is not like, I mean, these are not moving cards, but I'm feeling like maybe because this is a partnership card and what you're thinking and feeling, maybe you're feeling like you might want to move. Or maybe you're talking to your partner, and your partner has ideas like they want to maybe uproot or change jobs or move, sell the house and move, or downsize. Maybe, you know, your kids are now out of the house and you can downsize. Maybe, you know, this is like a temporary move to go learn something, or a temporary, for some of you, or a temporary move to, you know, like one of those getaways, you know, like for 2 months at a time or whatever it is, retreats. But for some of you, I feel like this is moving. Okay. And it's not a moving card, but I don't know why, but for some of you guys, I feel like you might be kicking around the idea of relocation, or, and that could be in work too. Okay. And with your home. All right. Let's move on to spirituality. What your experience is. Okay. We have, payments. It's a page of pentacles. We have payments, news, gain, royalties, bonus, perk. So this is kind of like a message of love for your pocketbook. Okay. This is kind of like, you know, if you know, if whatever you're searching for, you know, you're finding, you know, the answers you're searching for, that could pay off for you somehow. It's like you're stepping up the ladder on the rung of life, and that's kind of like under your feet now. You're looking at the next thing. So whatever, like, I feel like spiritually, this is the conclusion of this, whatever this seeking is, or waiting, okay, or waiting for wisdom, waiting for truth, waiting for the answers, okay? And I feel like it says royalty here. So you might be getting, like, maybe some of you, have like a pending contract that might come through this month. Maybe like unexpected money that you've already earned comes through, or already, maybe, you know, news. It says news, answers. Okay, seeking the news. So maybe you were waiting on some kind of inheritance, or some kind of bonus, or some kind of check, or I don't know, lawsuit or something like that. And it's basically saying, like, once you get the news for that, it's going to be like, whew, relief. And then you can really move forward on this new vision you have, this new, it's like this, and the work you're doing to balance it out, because you're like seeking. It's like something is like constantly repeating. It's like putting you on, so you have to put yourself like on autopilot. You're kind of like taking the little pieces you're getting and putting it together, and it's like you're masterminding, but at the same time you're kind of going through the motions to keep it together, because you're like completely like either devoted to or consumed by this. Okay, so with the spiritual, this in your spiritual card, your experience is that it's going to feel good. You're going to have some feel goods this month, and it seems to be financial, okay? If it's not financial, it's like an ultimate win for your character, okay? But either way, that's a great thing, and that's a great month. And that's your reading, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it.